This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's strong. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short pass finds the tight end. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Gets some space around the 30. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And the Scarlet Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hayes. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The shotgun handoff here. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Drops back needing a 3rd down completion here. That pass is hauled in over the middle. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking to throw it again. Grabbed by the receiver. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Scarlet Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Rutgers.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0.
That makes the score. Rutgers.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Really trap him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The Golden Gophers will have to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Using his legs on the scramble.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. QB bootlegs here. Tight end makes the grab. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Scarlet Knights looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Scarlet Knights churn out another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
At the 9-yard line. Brings up third down.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Couldn't quite get to the marker. Just short of it. Fourth down now.
Brings up fourth down.
The Scarlet Knights will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Rutgers.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
First down here for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Golden Gophers will line up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. He gets loose. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Gain of 5. Brings up second down. Ready up. 42 Spider.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Gonna run it. It's Turner. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. It's a quick grab. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Golden Gophers are in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Golden Gophers line it up with 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great catch and run for 6.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him right at the 24.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Gets rid of it on the move. The short completion to the tight end. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He'll field the punt. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it rip. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle, but first down. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Turner. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this one is caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Turn starts inside the 15. He's got room to run. a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Scarlet Knights will kick this away to start the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Tracy. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Using his legs, it's Turner. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Grab behind the line. It's strong.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Catch made on the right side. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Scarlet Knights will have 1st and 10 here. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And they'll give it to the back. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Motion now from the tight end. There's the handoff. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Linebacker shifting around now. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The Scarlet Knights will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense, maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. What a sag by the senior.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Golden Gophers with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket, looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And it's a direct snap. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Touchdown, Minnesota. Look out, whole different game now. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Working clock with the ground game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Yeah, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Ball fielded near the 35. And he's got some space here. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Rutgers.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The shotgun running play call. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Wide open downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grinding away on the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And the tailback's got it again. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the Scarlet Knights will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.